Alright, welcome back to the channel. So here's a little update as to where I'm at so far, and we're going to do a few things today. It's going to be a short video. It's just to, show you guys where I'm at. So here we go. So I'm going to grab some of those. I'm producing a lot of belts right now, just because it takes 10 minutes. It's very quick. Right now, milk is being produced because the contest today is cheese, so we're getting double for the cheese today. So, for example, this one here, I've produced 8 so far, so I get 50% more than usual, so I can sell them for more money. Alright, so I can sell some of them here, sell some belts. Okay, so I wanted to give an update as to where we're at. So here's we are. So since the last video, what I did is I purchased one more warehouse, which was upgraded to level 6 here. Same as these ones here, but one more warehouse was purchased. That means right now I can put in 124 units, which is huge. It's definitely a game changer because look at everything I have right now in it. So this is going to be good. 150,000 coins for this. I might use it in this video. Just it depends if I need the money. So we got all this right now. I'm producing some of these. I'm just waiting on some more dough. So this is everything that we have right now. We're going to be selling the cheese as well for the extra money. Avocado. Yeah, I definitely want to talk about avocados. You get avocados from the terminal. From the terminal from these little trucks here. And they do say, rarely, you rarely get an avocado. And they are not wrong. I've been playing with these and running them every single day, often multiple times per day, and I got one in like 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. I got one, and the reason I need them is for the Eiffel Tower. So I've got all my cheesecakes here, but I've got one avocado of 10. Like it's gonna take months. The way it's going right now, it's gonna take months to get 10. Like it's just not going well because they say rarely, and they're not wrong. But I mean, I gotta at least have some, right? One is not enough for in a couple of weeks playing. So that's kind of like a scam just for the Eiffel Tower. So this is what the Eiffel Tower looks like right now. So yes, I am making progress, but I'm pretty much stuck unless I get those avocados. And you can buy them. I'm sure not going to do that because if you buy them, for example, 128 cities credits, I've got 39 right now. I'm not spending real money in here, so I'm definitely not going to do that. So I'm just going to wait it out. So the Eiffel Tower will be likely happening in the new year. Hopefully sooner, but it looks like it's happening in 2025. All right, so let's run this more. I need some leather as well for my belts. There we go. All right, so I've reached level 55 since the last video. So I'm slowly going to 56, but 55 is where I'm at so far. Alright, so the Eiffel Tower, we're getting an update on that. So what I wanted to do as well in this video is to upgrade and purchase. So I'm going to purchase one or more piece of land and purchase one more factory and also upgrade the cosmetic factory. So I did upgrade it once already since the last video. But now look at the next upgrade. So if you want to upgrade it from level 3 to level 4, it would cost 2.2 million coins. That's insane. Like that's a lot of coins. As people have been watching my previous videos, you know that I don't like to spend coins on upgrades. I like using the little building brigades because you get the upgrade for free. So we're going to do that now. Now the upgrade does take 5 days, and I'm assuming when the upgrade is done, I'm going to need certain employees to be able to run it basically. So I'm going to be getting more. So right now I've got some. So for example, architect and all that kind of stuff here, but I don't see any of these being required for the cosmetic. I see more the chemist for sure, maybe the perfumer. I see some of these happening, so I might have to upgrade this as well as purchase this little person here. We'll see what happens, but for sure I'm going to need the chemist. I'm also going to need the lab assistant. I see that this one comes up a lot, so I'm going to need to buy more of those. So that's not a problem. 70k, got plenty of coins, and by within the next 5 days, I'm definitely going to be able to purchase some. I'd like to get them before I actually finish the building of that upgrade. So 5 days should be more than enough. All right, so let's do that now. Okay, so what we're gonna do, like I said before, I love using these little things here to get free upgrades, especially if it's gonna cost 2.2 million coins. I'm not spending 2.2 million coins. So here we go. We're gonna upgrade that. There you go. That's gonna take 119 hours, or 120 hours. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna wait very lightly on this one. I have resources. I could use some of these, save 6 hours, and just do it. But I don't really need this building right now, so there's no rush. I'm just gonna do that. Plus, like I said, I need to get some more employees anyway, so I'm gonna give it the 5 days. Today's Sunday, so very likely by the next Sunday, this is gonna be done. Plus, it's gonna have the employees required to run it. All right. Next thing I wanted to do is purchase one more land. So I'm going to buy this one here to expand my little factories. I could just put it here temporarily, but I'd rather just not do that. So let's just spend the money. So what I'm going to do is buy it for 252K. So that's done. But I do have resources because I'm not waiting. I've got 8 of these. So there you go. That's done. So now I can put more factories here. Ideally, I would just buy all of these here and I'd run the road on the side here like I did with these ones. But for now, just because there's no rush, I'm going to put the factory right next to it. For example, I'm going to put this one here, right over here. Gives me an idea where the road is going to go. And then I'm going to put in a road right here. There you go. So now I can have 2 more factories right here. I'm definitely going to purchase one, and I do have enough, but ideally I would purchase this one here, the electronics plant. I have the population needed for it. I got this at 46, I'm at 55 right now. I got more than enough electricity, so I could do that. 1.4 million coins, I don't have that right now. If I sold some stuff, I can probably get to that. But what I want to do instead of doing that is purchase another mine, because these things here, aluminum, I like producing those because they get me to produce some of these. So this little radio factory produces cables and other components. Electronics do give more money or more coins. So I would like to get one more mine. Obviously, if I get a mine, I need to upgrade it to the maximum level, and also I'm going to need some dump trucks. So it takes 7 dump trucks to reach the level to produce aluminum. So this is going to be a huge endeavor. Basically building it, upgrading it, and purchasing 7 trucks. Now I can't even do that right now because this garage is full. So I would need to upgrade it twice actually. I would have to upgrade this twice just in order to get this mine fully up and running. So I'm just wondering if I can do that by next week. So we'll see actually. So the idea is to get another mine. What else could I get though, right? Could I get another radio factory? Of course I can. And then I would have to upgrade it to level 3 in order to produce the cables and the other component that I'm producing right now. So I could do that, but if I have 2 of these, then I don't have enough mines to produce enough of the aluminum to run 2 factories. So certain things like that you have to factor in. It's like, sure, you've got 2 radio factory, but if you can't produce enough aluminum quick enough, then the factories are not running. Then what's the point? I'd rather have 3 producing aluminum, and then later on, if needed, I can build one more radio factory. So here we go. So let's get it done. Let's do that. I like mines anyway, so let's do a mine. On that note, my brother works in a mine, so shout out to him. All right, so that's going to take 20 plus hours, so we're going to wait for that. That'll be done by tomorrow, which is good. And this thing here, we're going to produce more of these. Yeah, I like the definitely like these ones here because you get papaya from the terminal, and it gives you 5,800 every single time. That's not bad at all. And these are the things I was going to say, the radio components and the cables. Those are the two things that I like to produce, just because, they're electronics. Electronics is worth more. All right, we could probably sell this one here. There you go. All right, so I've got the upgrades for the cosmetic being done. I've purchased one more mine. I purchased one more piece of land, so that's being done. So I'm definitely going to have to upgrade this one as well. It takes a day, almost 2 days, so that's going to take a while. So what do I want to do in the meantime? Let's have a look. All right, one more thing I have to look at is how much population am I going to need for the next factory? Because right now, every time you buy one, the population requirement to build another one grows, right? So it's more required. So let's see, 168,000. So 168,000 population. So I'm currently at, I believe, 152, 151. So I'm going to need to produce a lot more entertainment in order to build the next factory, which is okay. I wanted my other mine, and I wasn't quite ready for the other shop here, the electronics plant. I need more trucks anyway to run it, so I'm going to have to upgrade the garage maybe at least twice, maybe 3 times, just to get as much trucks as possible. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to be playing a lot more during the month of December because I'm taking time off. So there should be a lot more upgrades being done during that time. So I'll produce more of these. Here we go. And every time I reach 10, I like to sell. So there you go. I got 10. I'm going to get 20,000. So that's done. I'm back to 700,000. I'm going to sell this one here as well. All right, here we go. And I will upgrade the garage at least once right now. So here we go. Garage is being upgraded. 42 hours. So I'm down to 135,000. That's not a lot of coins. But let's do one thing here is to sell these ones, the rolls, 150,000. So here we go. So that's sold. I'm going to sell some of these. Let's see here. I got to keep my cheesecake for the Eiffel Tower, although I could probably sell them and just make more by the time the avocado comes in. So that's something to consider later on. Aluminum, I've got one. All right, here we go. And then the garage, I can't produce any more anyway. I gotta wait. Plus, it was at the max. The next upgrade I want to do is this one here. I can produce one more building. I'm going to upgrade for 305. So we could probably do that during this video as well. So let's have a look here. Produce a lot of flax. There you go. So that's being done. And what else can I sell? Nothing much right now that I want to sell. Yeah, I can definitely sell. I can sell some of these. Let's go with 12. That's sold. Puts me just above the 300K, but I like to have it a bit more. Don't really need the foam right now, so let's get rid of that. And I don't really need this right now, so let's get rid of that. Okay, and meat as well. I need cheese to do the lasagna thing, so I don't really need that right now because cheese gets premium today. All right, so we're at 313,000, and this one was costing how much? 305. Okay, so let's do that. Upgrade that one. There you go. 8,000 coins left out of like 1.2 million. So yeah, I've spent quite a bit on everything right now. So we've got an upgrade on the admin, upgrade on the garage. We purchased another mine, and we're doing an upgrade on the cosmetic plants. So that's going to be pretty good. And let's see here, I've got 3 of these. If I can get up to 8 in the next few days, I might just use a hammer and just stop these much faster, but we'll see. There's no rush. It's not like I need these buildings right away. So here we go, produce some more of those. All right, and let's see here. Last thing I want to show, just the resources here. So I do have some bulldozers. Got 7 left. This one here I'm going to keep. I could have used it for the mine, but I want to keep it for a building that's worth a lot more. For example, that radio factory at 1.4 mil. Um, if I can save 15%, that'll be pretty good. So I'll keep that. The crash effort, I've used quite a few of these. The overtime, I've used a lot of that, and I still have above 200, which is awesome. Um, let's see here, cheap land, you get 25% off, only if you're using city credits to actually buy it, though. So, for example, if I was going to buy this, it would cost 55, and 55 minus 25%, that means it would cost around 42 to purchase this instead of 55, but I'm not going to do that. I'd rather keep my city credits for special stuff that's going to come up. So there we go. And this little thing here, I did use 150 city credits to get this one here. But this one gave me 5,000 or 5,100 electricity, so it's really, really good. All right, so electricity were very good. There's still 4,000 available. The entertainment buildings, I'm going to need to buy a lot more before the next factory is being purchased. And that's pretty much that. All right, so we got that. All these resources here. I've used quite a bit of these ones as well. Auction, I used to use them initially until I decided that I'm going to keep them for much later on. The party, I can always send more to gather more friends. And then we've got all these resources here. This thing is not. I wish I could get rid of some of this stuff if it's not really needed. I mean, some of this stuff is needed for sure, but there's plenty of things in here that are just not needed anymore. I'm not sure if it's going to be needed next year or whatever. Like this thing here was a Halloween thing. That's not needed anymore. Same thing with these ones here. See, these are not really needed anymore, so I'd rather just get rid of them. They're taking up space for nothing. All right, so people, I've got all this. Okay, I'm going to get a lot more, especially with that cosmetic factory being upgraded. And then blueprints, I don't have any right now. And modules, I've got plenty of modules. I've got an M module here that I'm going to actually be using right now. And all these other resources. Alright, so last thing for this video, I'm going to use up in M module. So what you do is, if you're not familiar, is you have the, let's say this entertainment building, 30 to 100, and the M module goes right here. You can spend money to get more, but I've been using just the one. So you click on it, and you choose which module you want. So in this case here, I'm going to do the M module, which will increase the happiness or increase the amount of population I can have by 20%. It will cost 5 city credits to extract it, though. That's something to consider because later on there's something better than the M module. But if I want to extract this one, it's going to cost 5 city credits. But for now, I'm very far away from the other one, so I might as well just use them. So do that. Now we're at 3840. So now we can have more population. Not by much, but a little bit more. So this is where I'm at so far. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see how much I can upgrade until next time. So thank you. Have a good one.